everybody, this is Tambio and I'm back with another Transformers video review. This time I have Botcon 2014 Pirates vs. Knights box set, which is the Botcon convention box set from the Transformers Timeline series, which is exclusive to the Transformers Collectors Club. Really quick, I'm going to kind of give a download of what I'm going to do. The first review is going to be actually of the box and of Scorponok, and then I'm going to break it up into each individual figure. So there will be a review for each individual figure, so look out for those also. So on with the box. You can see it's actually a pretty big box. Looking at it across, it's about 19 inches across and 12 inches tall, and then almost 4.5 inches deep. So I know you didn't see that, but you just have to take my word for it. And that's actually all that thickness is Scorponok. So you can see on the front you have all 5 figures that are in the box set. So look at the side, and it's actually so long that, let me see if I can bring it in like that. So you can see the members that are actually in here. So you have Pirate Cannonball, Pirate Frak, Pirate Scorponok, Knight Defcon, and Knight Genrai. And then there's a special thanks to some people on here. And then there's a Thrilling 30 logo on there. And then if you take a look at the top and the bottom, have exactly the same thing on it. They have the date and the location of Botcon, the Botcon symbol, and then the manufacturing license and such on there. And that's also the same right here. And then on this side, it's actually the same exact thing. Yeah, except for on this side it has the Pirates logo on it, and the other side has the Knights logo. See, so Pirates, and then see this side has the Knights. And then on the back, there's nothing on the back. It's just the textured backing that we're used to on the convention boxes and things like that. So let me go ahead and open this up for you. Alright, so I kind of put the stuff already on the top, because normally all the bios and everything are on the bottom. So I'm going to go ahead and take those out. I'm going to show those off for each individual figure. Here's the, I don't know if that'll stay up there. I'm going to have to take it out because it doesn't seem to stay in there very well. So here are all 5 figures. You have the Botcon pin right here, and then this is actually the first day pin. So if you get this, if you order it on the very first day, order your tickets or order the set on the very first day. So you have right here, you have Cannonball, Scorponok, Frak, Devcon, and then Genrai. And then you have the little headmaster for Scorponok, and then the target master for Frak. So like I said, this one's going to be mainly focusing on Scorponok. So let me go ahead and pull him out. I wish I would have done a little bit better job with that, because that stuff wants to fall out. I wish I would have cut a notch in for the pins. There's no notch for the pins, so it doesn't want to stay in like this. But let's go ahead and take Scorponok out. And he's a little mistransformed whenever he comes in this way. It's just to make up for space and stuff. And then we pull the headmaster out. Take the box set out to kind of get it out of the way. And then I'm going to lower the camera down a little bit so I don't have to hold everything up. So this actually looks pretty cool in this mode right here. It's kind of what they did is they just took and flipped the tail and everything underneath. So what you want to do to get it kind of fixed from this mode is you're going to take this portion, flip that up, and then there's a little clamp and a little peg thing right there. You want to clip that onto there, pin that up, and then you have, there you go, flip that out. And then you have Scorponok in his vehicle mode. When he originally comes in this mode, he these aren't on. These are in a little plastic bag in the bottom of the box. So you have to take those off and put those on. I don't know why they didn't automatically come on there. I know that they're a little easy to pop off, but and then the missiles also come in there, come in that little bag. So you have the missiles right here inside the little launchers. Right, so the headmaster guy, you can, if you want to, you can pop this up and you can kind of stick him like that, and he can ride in there. He doesn't have much room in there, but if you want to do so, you can do that. So we're going to look at him real quick, and he's actually supposed to be, I think he's actually supposed to be Spike. They reused Spike from the reissue of Fort Max, and then just molded a new head for the back of it. Actually, that's it has the flip down thing, but because the face is on there, because it's got a big face, you can't actually flip it down. That's funny. Okay, and then the basically he has basic G1 articulation. He has arms. You can fold it like that, and you can fold the knees, and each leg has its own, but its own articulation, but it's connected in between here, so you can't. The knees are actually connected together. So to transform him into the head, you just go like that, and he's a head. So that's about it for that guy. So I'm gonna put that off to the side and show you Scorponok. He has a couple of little features in this mode. If you flip this forward, this little lasers pop out, and then you can flip it back and it pops him back. He has a little hook right here. He does have the buttons, but they don't press, and I haven't popped it open yet. I haven't popped the panel open yet to see what's actually inside, but I don't think that there's any electronics or anything like that. Real quick, I forgot to show these off. Here is his bio card with his bio, so you can pause that if you want to read that, and then his technical data, and then there is his instruction sheet. And something that I was going to say is, in the instruction sheet, it's basically the original instructions, except they changed this portion right here up at the top, because it actually shows the electronics. You can push the button and get the sounds, but there's no sound. And then it shows the original head for Scorponok also on there. And something else that I wanted to point out was that this mold is actually taken from the Energon Scorponok, just repainted, and then they re-engineered the head. So alright, so you got that. You have the crab arms. You can pull those open, and then there's a button underneath here. I don't know if you can see it. My thumb's probably in the way. Yeah, right where my thumb is, there's a button right there that fires the missile out. Missile can go in there anyway. It's not tracked. You can push these forward and back. So, and then close this up, and then we'll show you how to. I'm going to show you how to. His articulation is this, and then another thing right here, and then one right here. For the tail, you have one right here. The arms, you have right here, kind of a shoulder joint. You can move them up and down. You can, there's like an elbow joint right here, and then there's these hinges right here, a claw right here. You can open and close this. This claw, or this thing, is kind of on a hinge, so you can move that forward and back. And that's about it for this guy. For the jet mode, we're gonna come up here. You want to split this for right now. Then we want to go and we want to take this, flip this around like that, flip this forward, clip that in. Clip that into there. There's those two little pegs, they go into here. So you pop that up like that, and then fold that straight, and then you're going to take, so you go like that, flip this forward, this locks into here, there's a little notch in there, so that locks into there. You can see a notch, and then a hole. This one's a little bit harder on this side, but you got to make sure that that's forward, and that's like that. And then you see that notch, there's a little hole in there, and that tabs into there. Take the arms, flip them back. Flip them back. Alright, so we're going to take these, flip these up like that. Flip those around like that. And flip those jets out like that, and it creates little wings. And then you lay this down, get it all straight. And there you have your jet mode. I think you may be able to, no, it can't open because these are kind of, they're not locked in. If you moved them out of the way, you could pop it open, but it wouldn't stay open to put the little headmaster guy in there. And then once again, you can flip this open to extend the guns out for like an attack mode. Unfortunately on mine, this is kind of weak right here. I think I could probably take it apart and strengthen up those joints, or maybe tighten the screw in them, and maybe that'll help a little bit. So I just have to see what I want to do with it. So we'll take a quick look around on this guy to show you. And once again, these buttons don't even move, so it doesn't even look like they're engineered to even be buttons. So I like this blue right here that's on his chest. I really like that blue. Alright, and then so to transform him into his robot mode, we're going to take okay, we gotta flip. Start with the legs first. That's the easiest part. Start with the legs. We'll fold down the legs. Fold these down. And we'll take that, flip this up. Take that, flip that up. There's a heel back here. Flip that out and down. Okay. All the way down. And then there's his legs. All right, let me move up the camera a little bit. Alright, so you want to pull these portions apart right here. Okay, that's apart. And then you just go, and you're going to take this and pop this onto his back like that. And then you'll flip that like that. So, it's pretty much like that now. Alright, and then you're going to take this portion and then ratchet these back up. Flip that out like that. Okay, these are very tight, so those are nice. And take this, rotate it like that. You can go like that, or have it however you want it. And then normally where the head would be, you flip this out, and then you flip it up, and you see there's a connector right here now. I kind of wish they would have made the connector flat like that. I'll show you in just a minute why. You flip that up, you flip that like that, and then you take the head, and you pop that on, and to me, let me move this down a little bit. To me, it kind of looks like he has a big old head now, or a big thick neck. it doesn't match where his shoulder line should be. His shoulder line should be right here, and it's up above his shoulder line. So I kind of wish they would have re-engineered this so that everything would have stayed down, and then the connector would have just been right here, and then they could have engineered a swivel or something into it. But oh well. Move these cannons forward. So basically the same thing. Once we have him in this mode, let me show you a quick 360 degree of him. He actually doesn't have the pirate symbol on him, or I didn't notice it on him. He just has a regular Decepticon symbol. And then again, if you want to, you can flip these down, flip this out, and he has these little rockets right here that he can fire off again. And then for his articulation, this can't go down anymore, but you can bend this down some to get it more like that. You can bend it up a little bit, but it gets hindered by the head. You can rotate right here at the top part of the shoulder. Then you can rotate it up at the shoulder. There's an elbow joint that goes to about 90. Like I showed you this, you can flip it open, and he has like this little thumb scooper thing. You come down here, like I told you before, there's no articulation on the head. There's none at the waist. You have a hip joint right here that you can go forward and back, but there's no there's very little out. There's a little wiggle room on that. There's a swivel right here above the knee. Then you have the knee joint, which is a ratchet, which is a nice ratcheting joint. You have the toe right here, which you can bend and point, and you can also move this heel right here for a little bit different something I didn't get right. Not laid back. Okay, there we go. All right, and then he has kind of an attack mode also for this, so you can flip this up and then go like that, and then you can flip that like that, and that's kind of supposed to be an attack mode. I'll show you that. You just flip out these laser beams, or these laser cannons. So go like that, and they flip out. The recolor's nice. I do like that they added the Power Master head on it. I think they could have done a little bit more with the neck, a little bit something different with the neck, so that his head wouldn't be so far up on there, because it just looks like his head is really high on there. You can kind of fix that by getting it at different angles, or looking at it at different angles. It doesn't look so bad. Like if you look at it from like the top right corner, like if you go like that or something, it doesn't look so bad. The color scheme is nice. It's nice to have a more G1 accurate color of Scorponok, because I remember whenever I first got this guy, I thought he was pretty nice, and then they did the black Zarak, and I thought that was really good. And then I think that they released another color, and I think it was a Japanese one. I don't really remember. I think I remember seeing 3 releases of this guy, and that third release, I remember being like, hey, that's a little bit better. But this one is a little bit more accurate. I think the lime green is a little bit too bright. I think if they would have dulled it down a little bit more, it would have been a little bit better. Other than that, this is a really nice guy. Other than, what I was saying with this, where I wish they would have forced it down a little bit more, because then they could have had a full cockpit for the headmaster in there, if they wouldn't have done the flip. If they would have just done the clip in there, even made it a hollow hole so you can clip it in there, and then make it enough so that you can put him in there, so he'd have a place to ride along with without having it completely open whenever he's in scorpion mode. Other than that, this is a pretty solid guy. I would recommend him for replacement as your classics Scorponok, since there's not really one out there. I know that this is an older mold, but it's been redone with the head and everything like that. So, I think they did a pretty good job on this. Don't forget to check out my other reviews from the box set, and then I also have the other attendee sets, so look out for those. Don't forget to subscribe or follow me on Twitter. This is Tambiota, and I'll see you next time.